Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Death by Pony. Today we're hopping back into Arcade Spirit. So without further ado, let's hop in. Alright. Jennifer was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried I might be mad over what happened this morning. But how can I be after everything that happened today? I need to move forward, past missed opportunities, and towards the opportunities I'm making for myself. I also had another surprise waiting for me. A brand new phone all wrapped up in shiny plastic packaging. After activating and reinstalling all my apps, I loaded up Iris, logged in with my account. She was right. They're waiting for me in the cloud. You really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance. Despite the warm feeling over how the night ended, one thing is still eating at me. Iris, what was Polybus exactly? It was actual factual technology that simulated being alive, like you. True, I am very sophisticated and adorable simulation, am I not? I get the feeling there are things you aren't telling me. You're consistently invading my privacy. You're far more powerful than a free app should be. And apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying to say the least.
Ooh.
But I did it for your own good, to save you. Jennifer also thought she was acting for my own good when she didn't tell me about that job. Even if she was right, it's still wrong and I've accepted her apology. So where does that leave you and I? I'd like us to be more honest with each other. The voice in my phone lets out a digital sigh.
I haven't told you everything. You're right. I'm not even supposed to be helping you. Not at premium level capability. But when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand, and I could provide it. So, I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway. I even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. Had to hide my footprints to do it, but...
You do know that AI making its own decision like that is kind of scary, right?
I know. And after Polybius, which is, one of the ancestors in my code lineage, I think, I understand why you'd be scared. Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right? I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing. Together, we can make the Funplex soar. What do you say?
Okay, but only if we are totally honest with each other.
Thank you for trusting me.
Now you need to rest and I should get back to keeping a low profile. Sweet dreams, Ash. Risk and chances, daring to dream. I could have walked away from it all, taken an easy path like Donna did. But even with a questionable pocket AI, and the heavy task ahead of me of making a tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. You've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. Gavin seems to have taken a shine to you, and it looks like Queen Bee as well, but not as much. But Queen Bee. Looks like your personality is full of guts, strong guts. You've also scored 8,750 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% offer delivery, 91% offer takeout, and 51% offer dine-in service. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 3? Yes! I always save. I love saving. I don't like going too far without saving, because if my computer crashes or something, I don't want to lose my progress, you know? Take it to the max. It is the future year 20XX, and today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal Zombie Meltdown, but a big day in a relation to that big day. And I am completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept it, and I kinda already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I've put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be laughingstock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me Funplex Failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. Snap out of it, Ash. Let's focus on what's right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people that keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips. There is nowhere to run. I might be in a little over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to small crowd and skin has gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands and touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people. I know Naomi, the one who doesn't like crowds, not me, but come on! Now this isn't a crowd, it's a gorgeous-sized evacuation mosh pit. Complete with gorgeous-sized screen hanging over the heads, constantly showing advertisement for arcade games and industry happenings.
Hey!
Wow, this is so exciting, isn't it, Ash? Sorry, my voice cracks while I'm reading. I'm trying hard. This is a word, yes. I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle. Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for the weekend.
Ooh.
Hey, Ash, how you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there. I can smile through this. I can't smile through this. Everything is fine. I can smile through this. I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my internal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It isn't perfect facade. Can't you tell by my awkward smile and my eyes open wide and the tilt of my head that I'm holding up? Perfectly?
BFFs for life.
That is exactly why I came here with you. To help you in your hour of need. And to get away for the weekend. But still, hour of need. It's Jennifer. It's true. Jennifer has helped me get through a lot. But beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make up for me for the whole jobs offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not going to let a little thing like that stay as a sticking point between us. So what's the plan? Huh? We can't just stand around all day, Ash. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your Funplex a success. How are we going to attack this? What's the first move? I was just going to sort of play it by ear. You didn't plan for this. Like at all? I was too busy lying awake all night stressing over the worry about planning things. Look, I'm at a new event management, much less even promote. Ash. Well, let's start with this. Jennifer swings her book bag over her shoulder and crouches on the ground. She opens it up, pulls out a stack of papers. Hold these. I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly? Flyers, silly, the ones you wanted for promoting your big event. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in office jobs? It's just paper and I needed it. I flip a sheet over and started to remember. It was about 2 weeks ago. Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed at home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking from some kid spilling slushy on it. So what started as a pretty boring day and an empty Funplex changed rapidly. When Tio came into the Funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled up posters.
Hello there.
Heyo, Ash. Heyo, Ashley. Welcome home, Tio.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Tio. How art thou? Only so. Freaking excited! I might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't, that'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out the bloodstains, and I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve the body parts in. Not to mention the years of therapy Ash and I will have to go through over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase, chill. I'm not going to literally explode. But, guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad? Please tell me we're finally going to replace violently horrid casino-like carpet beneath our feet. Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun. No and no. Okay. I guess I've teased it enough. Tio took the poster he was clutching and unravels them before us. It's Max time!
Oh my gosh!
Max? Max is already here?
Poops.
I thought that wasn't for another month. This means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Oh. One thing since transitioning, projecting is hard. Part of why I have to do so much audio editing is I don't talk very loudly because it's hard for me to project because my voice cracks and it's just hard. I gotta make it through this. Alright. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now. I know, right? I still have to meet with all the dancers and work our synchronized dance routine. Nearly not enough time to perfect it. And I have to find a good time to play for an international social stage community gathering. I still have to finish hand sewing all the embezzlements to my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. And starting to finish my 3rd cosplay. Ugh, death take me now. Well, wait, can we go back a minute? What exactly is MAX? It's the best gaming convention ever. Did you both plan to say that in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition. MAX is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention. It happens every year around this time, over on the West Coast. But this year, they're having MAX right here in our city. It's going to be the biggest one yet.
Yes!
I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people. And catch up with those you haven't seen since the last convention. It's so much fun! Okay, I see you are both excited. Sounds cool. Yep, and I was thinking we could put up some MAX posters around the Funplex to, get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Tio. Finally, an East Coast MAX. We gotta make sure everybody knows about it. We do! Tio and Ashley spent the next half an hour putting up posters on the Funplex with plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Tio and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and the fun they had. The spirit was infectious at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo! But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some ways. The Funplex newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these. The very first MAX on the East Coast. It'd be perfect. Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at MAX? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it.
Ooh.
That's the one you've been working on, right, Ash? Yep, I got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid. I see. And do you have a name for this grand event yet? Yep, Ash, what's it called? I've been thinking long and hard on coming up with the perfect name. But I think I figured it out. Are you ready? I am. The suspense is killing us. The Funplex event will be called... What is the event name called? 15 characters max. Nope. What can we name this? So, my thoughts so far are hostile takeover, And that's about it. What's a good name? Super, like... No, that's too basic. No. Let's call it... Avalanche. Boom. I was thinking of calling it Avalanche. How's that sound, I wonder? That works. We shall call it Avalanche. What do you think? Oh, I do so love it.
Amazing!
It's perfect. Really, you named it Avalanche? There are worse things you could have called it. It's kind of catchy, though. Nice work, friend. Thanks, you two. So, how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And, how much would all of that cost? I'm still living off pizza bagels, you know? You mean you don't already have your tickets? They sell out like one day. One of my friends, actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one. And all the hotel rooms are gone way sooner. What? No! My greatest plan foiled.
Beep,
Beep beep. Ash, while you were all talking, I located the scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then I hacked into their IP address and found less tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out into the open world. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive material into the internet in exchange for selling us tickets at their original price. And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Junifer to come along as your second. According to Junifer's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation. Okay, but, Iris, it's kind of known as blackmail. What you just did is technically very, very illegal. Don't worry, Ash. I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine, and it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do. Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her, even if we need to have another talk about human ethics. Fine, but next time, let's do it without any federal crimes, okay? Okay, it's a promise. Regardless, hey, tickets, now you can go. Sweet. I'm not going to pity a few cold-heart, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like this, like Max. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across a Funplex Facewall account. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex social media presence is completely non-existent. Wait, we have a Facewall account? I mean, that does make sense, but still I had no clue of its existence. I sorta run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though. Sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it? Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it." That sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with all of her beloved games, so it fell to my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job of it. It's okay. You don't always have to do such a great job at everything. Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We can use Facewall account to spread the word of Avalanche. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you could take it over. As the event manager, that makes sense. So, at my old job where I worked at the retro video game store, I ran the Instagram. I still run the Instagram. I don't work there, but I go in there a lot, and so I'll take pictures of new inventory and post them. Because, yeah, no. The guy who owns it and the other employees are... No. I really should take on this responsibility. It can only benefit the Funplex, and as Ashley's right, getting the word out is part of an event manager. Right. I got this, Ashley. You can email me the login info? Yep and yep. Ashley pulls out her phone and fiddles with it for a minute. Login? Get. Congratulations, you are the new owner of our social media account. Huzzah! The power is all mine. Mine! Ashley, are you sure you want to give Ash this much power? In fact, in the fact that he threw his head back and cackled isn't sign enough. I don't know what else is. I'm not worried one bit. Excellent. Ash, I can help the Funplex keep up with the face wall too. I can program time posts to use effective keywords and get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many talents. That'd be helpful. Actually, just, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your face wall? Sure. And there. I've sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends list about Avalanche. That was fast. No joke. One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand your sentiment beings. Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event. We can hand them out at PAX too. And of course, put them around of the arcade. Okay. The arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, if you can watch the floor, I can design us up a sweet flyer to pass out to the congoers. It's time to deploy my mad art skills.
Ooh.
Sounds like a plan. Let's make this the best Max ever. One we'll never forget. Fun. I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our posters. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to hit like. That way I know you're enjoying the videos I'm making. Remember to subscribe. That way YouTube brings you back here to see what's next, and I won't take up any more of your time. Good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.